Welcome back to Buttermilk Fraser, episode 5 I think, 4 of the rebuild series. We're just going to be sorting out a few little touch-up things today. There's a few things that I've noticed that are going to need fixing, and we're going to be putting a new fuel tank in and running my fuel lines, getting that ready. But the trailer has seen some better days. I've just noticed a big patch of rust underneath the front of the trailer, which we can't have, so we're going to be trying to sort that out today, and we'll just get the fuel tank in and yeah, we'll see how we go. This speaker box that I previously installed, she's got a bit of a wiggle to her, so we're going to have to try and sort out that, see if we can stop her from wiggling so much. It's just going to be fun. Maybe we could run a bracket down off here maybe, or something like that, just to sort of hold it steady, you know. Another annoying thing, this doesn't really want to get under there, so this is even more fun. So yeah, lot to do, lot to sort out. We also have a separator top. I think I'm just going to mount it up in there, just behind there. If putting an engine on a boat, or you know, running a new fuel system or anything, even if you have a boat in general and you don't have one of these, one thing you can get for the price they can save you so much hassle. Just takes all the water out of your fuel, separates the water from the fuel in this filter, then delivers the fresh fuel to the engine. So for the price of it, you're silly not to get one of these, you know. They're bloody awesome. But yeah, we'll just chuck that behind there, so when the fuel can run through there, into the filter, out of the filter, up, around, into the engine. I'm thinking just, you know, somewhere up there. I might put a bit of a piece of wood behind it just to hold it against that flimsy surface. Pretty tight spot under here. Oh. A screwdriver as well. Whew, that was a fucking pain in the ass. I did it, thank God. Literally all that just for a few mil high. Does look better though. But now we can actually get it under. I don't want to put the vent under because then will be no ventilation, but it gets in there further. So much better. On to the next job, run the fuel. Now I'm only going to be running fuel just to the fuel filter, fuel water separator, just because I'll run the rest of the fuel line once I have the engine fully back together, just so I can decide how I want to run it and where I want to drill my hole for the cables to run through. Just got some fuel line here, just going to assemble it, put my little fuel fitting on the end of it and get it ready to go on. Just using one of these little clamps, they just sit over your fuel line. If I can find the right size for one, I think we're all out of the size I need. It's a bugger. I'm just going to use a little hose clamp here, just chuck it over, put that fitting in, and then you just do this up nice and tight so it's nice and sealed. There we go, just like that. Now we can just plug her in. That. And now we'll decide how we want the fuel tank to sit. I reckon just in there like that, it's nice. You know, you can still reach it, easy to pull out. I can even make up a bracket to hold that fuel tank in there when I'm running. But when it's full, I'll tell you what, it shouldn't be moving. Yeah, now we'll just run it back. I'm not gonna zip tie it up yet. I'm just gonna have it running freely, but yeah, we'll cut it to length and put the filter in. Now, when you set up these filters, it's very important that you get the fittings around the right way. So when you look at the top, you see arrows. So the arrow going in, you want your fuel from your tank to go into the filter, and the arrow going out is the fuel coming from the filter to the engine. So you can choose which one you put it in depending on how you're going to mount it, but just very important that you don't put the arrow coming out with your tank going in, you know, so on and so forth. So arrow going in from the tank, arrow going out to the engine. So now I'm just going to put my fittings on here with thread tape, of course, and then we'll be ready to mount it. So the kit will come with 2 blanks, so the 2 you're not using, just put the blanks in. So let's put it on. Just like that. All the fittings are secure, and we're ready to mount it. Drill this, I'm just going to hold it here, drill my holes, then we'll be able to put it on the inside in there, and it should be good to go. Jesus. Fuck that up. Now we're just going to shorten these bolts up. Just put them in now we can do them up. All mounted, good to go. Now we can chuck our fuel line onto this end and we'll be done for now. Slide that across. We are good to go. Just like that, our fuel system is halfway there. We will do the rest once the engine is ready. Now onto this trailer. Now my plan is to find some sort of bit of metal, cut a triangle and just weld it beneath it, just to sort of hold it all together. Either that or bolt some thick steel up and down just to hold it, but we'll soon see. First things first, I'm going to grab the wire brush and just reveal the damage. Not very nice, but we'll get onto it. Just for the moment, I'm just going to temporarily weld on some patching just to hold it, because I don't want it to come off on my next drive. So it'll just be temporary, and then we'll get it properly fixed. But I'm just going to weld that on like so, and then put a wee frame up against it. Picked up this gasless welder a couple months ago. We're going to give it a crack, see how she performs. Pretty cool little thing. You just set your thickness. I don't know why it's glitching out. It's not glitching out in real life, it must be the camera. But yeah, you see your thickness and it does the settings for you. And yeah, we'll give it a crack. Tidy some jobs, but yeah, getting there. So I've just done this for a temporary fix now. Just got a plate running from the front to the back of the A-frame, just to give it that support. It's not probably a permanent job, but it's just good for now, just to hold it until I figure out what I want to do with it exactly. But yeah, all done for this episode. I'll keep you updated. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.